Hey, what's up, comrades? Hope you're all doing well. I'm here to talk about Locked in Temptation, which is an erotic visual novel by the guys who did My Pleasure. Now, My Pleasure has a very interesting aesthetic. It's a 3D model game, but all the women, despite being 18 or your like 45-year-old mom or 50-year-old mom, have total MILF bods. And whoever makes these games, I think I already deleted it. I can't look it up. Loves MILFs. Loves it so much that in this game you have four romantic options, but in reality you have one romantic option. That option is your landlady, of course. Just kidding. You gotta throw a patch on there though. It's I guess it's a Steam game or something, so they can't like come out and say incest right away. But so you're with your mom. It's just the two of you. You're just like hanging out doing something. She's got some corporate job working for Brenda, who's like MILF Part 2 that you can get with, and you can have a three-way. And they consist of the righteous faction, if you will. So that Brenda has you and your mom go stay at like her lake house or something, so that you can like keep up the place or something. I don't know. The story got like the story with these games. This is my problem with My Pleasure as well. Is the story is just they're kind of boring, and they involve a lot of like. They involve some sort of like mysterious plot or like some shenanigans going on, but it's like real boring to read through. And so the models are all excellent, I gotta say, if you're into the MILF style, which I'm not. And they all do this blinking thing, which kind of throws me off. Like they just like blink while you're like reading the text, and it's like, what the fuck is that? But the scenes are good. Okay, so if you're into the MILF thing, this is the game for you. It's short, it's sweet. You got your choice between two like MILFs and then two like junior MILFs. I like to call them in this person's thing. So then you end up, so you're working. It's like after high school, so you're like 18 or something. I don't know. You're not in college yet or like chilling. So you're like cleaning up this place. Your mom is getting like, she's always wearing like very provocative outfits, and the game clearly wants you to hit that. You can go through the whole game and like not hit that, and then you just get like the story. But the only way to really ruin hitting it with your mom and Brenda essentially is to like avoid them, and then a couple opportunities you have to have sex with like these other women at the workplace where Brenda is the CEO. And then there's like the shady guy Colin who does like shady stuff that's gonna like get her in trouble, or try to like corporate espionage, and like the junior MILF Maria and Sarah. And Sarah is like more innocent of the two, and Maria's like the real bad guy. Anyway, so you can get, so that's what I mean. So you're at the you start going to the work to like help move stuff around or do some like young man stuff before you head off to college. And then you get like accosted by like Maria and Sarah at times, and you can choose to hook up with either one of them. But if you hook up with either one of them, you get like a sex scene, and then you don't get any of like the 15 sex scenes at the end with like your mom. So that's the game. Kind of either I couldn't find a way to like get a bad ending per se. You just like eventually you side with Brenda and your mom, obviously, in like defeating Colin and the corporate culture or the corporate espionage business or whatever. And then you can, but if you choose the righteous path and go with your mom and Brenda, you can get a three-way at the end, or you can choose like Brenda, or you can choose your mom. And then the game has like a very helpful little thing in the corner you can click on, and it tells you your relationship points. And then if they're glowing different colors, you get like better stuff technically. But it's kind of like a corruption game, sort of. It's very not. There's not a lot of options. It's pretty much just like, do you want to massage your mom while she's naked? Right. It's like that. Like it goes from like the game starts and you're like checking out your mom while she's putting on like lingerie, and then you're like in your room thinking about it, and then she just rolls in with this lingerie that is like extremely revealing, like and then she just like sits on your bed and chit chats, and then at some point she catches you watching like porn like the first or second day, and then she's like, can I sit with you? And it's like, all right, this is kind of ridiculous. But like I said, it's quick, it's over quick. There's maybe like there's several like actual sex scenes. You kind of get the, so if you stick with mom, if you stick with like the Canaan path, I would say it's like massage, another massage, then you get like hand DJ or blowjob, and then you get like then you get sex, and then you can have like sex again or three-way. I think there's only like, so you go sex, and then that's right, it's sex and then anal sex and then final sex, or that final sex can be sex with Brenda or with your mom or with both. Right, and if you just like go along the normal path, like the canon path is really like hooking up with both of them, and then the game's just like, all right, everything's great, and that's it, and that's the game. If you don't choose that, you you get with Sarah or Maria like once, it like ruins your run for the righteous path because you chose unwisely. And so at that, oh, and the other thing about the Milf thing is everyone looks kind of old, right? So like Sarah's supposed to be your age or like 20 something, I think, and then they tell you the ages. I wish I had this. I shouldn't have deleted it until I started breaking this. I could have pulled it up, but everyone has that kind of like you're getting into your 40s MILF look, right? Which is like that thing with like, I mean, they're super hot because you see this a lot in like modern games generally, where like they'll be like, this is an 18-year-old girl, and it's like that clearly looks like an old woman because of like the way her cheek structure is and how it's like pulled back and a little tighter and stuff like that. And that's a problem with My Pleasure too. Is like your like 18-year-old cousin or whatever, and her like 18-year-old friend both like don't look that much different than like your 40-year-old aunt and mom. like slightly different, right? But not really that much of a difference. And it's kind of like, right? I prefer it to have like variations so like people actually look different. And that's my only big complaint with this. I'm not into like the MILF thing at all. So it's just kind of playing through it. It's like, yeah, I get it. I get who this is for. They would like if you're into this, you would probably love this game. Short, sweet, good scenes, good animations, like nothing to really complain about, just like in My Pleasure. But really I'm not the target audience for this. So go ahead and like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.